This is our group presentation for the graduate course ELI 9110 at Western University. Our topic is Risk Assessment and Mitigation of AI Technology. We're group number 10, and our group members include Mitesh Chalapa, Omar Abubakar, Prathamesh Rathod, Adonai Gurumariam, Ismail Ahmed, and Parth Shashikant. AI technology has many benefits for our society and our development, especially technological development as a whole. But there are many substantial risks also associated with AI, and that's what we're going to talk about. So the risks of AI technology are listed here, and we're going to go through them one by one. The topics are safety and security risks, bias and fairness, privacy concerns, unemployment and economic impact, ethical considerations, manipulation and misinformation, regulation and governance, adversarial attacks, scalability and resource constraints, long-term impacts, and dependency and monopoly. I am Adonai Gurumariam, and I'll be presenting what the safety and security issues related to AI. So assessing the security and safety risk of AI technology is a crucial task, as the AI systems can have significant impacts on individuals, organizations, and society at large. So the main issue is the data of privacy and security issue. So since AI technology gathers large amounts of data from individuals, this becomes a safety concern, and it could lead to privacy violations and potential misuse of personal information. And AI can have unintended consequences since they are very complex systems and they're not simple to dissect and they're not transparent. They can have unintended, they can cause unintended harm to society. And loss of autonomy is another issue because AI systems can become more sophisticated and more autonomous to the point that it's out of the human control. So to mitigate these risks, the following solutions should be implemented. And the main idea is that the AI systems should be tested rigorously, and any bugs or any issues should be taken care of. And the other major implementation that should happen is the create strong regulations, rules and regulations around AI technology, and promoting responsible AI development and usage following ethical principles. The other issue is regarding bias and fairness. So bias and fairness risks are a big concern in AI technology because the AI systems can unknowingly keep existing biases from society or any discriminatory ideas from society, and they can use that. So AI models can be biased if they are trained on data that shows unfair or discriminatory attitudes, and this relates also to lack of transparency of these systems and how they gather information. So AI systems should be fair not only for everyone on average, but also for different groups of people. And a model might seem fair for everyone, but it should be can still have bias to specific groups. And so to mitigate those risks is that make sure that the data used for training includes different kinds of information. For example, different information from people with different backgrounds and ethnicities. And also check fairness from different angles and make sure the system treats all groups fairly. So this all has to do with training the AI system well to adhere to ethical guidelines as a whole.
Hello everyone, my name is Prathamesh Rathod and I will be continuing with the risk associated with AI, and the topic is privacy concern. Privacy concerns are one of the most significant risks associated with the widespread adoption of artificial intelligence. As AI systems become more sophisticated and data driven, they can collect, analyze, and process vast amounts of personal information, raising several privacy related challenges. The first one being data collection and surveillance. AI systems often rely on large data sets to train and improve their algorithms. This necessitates the collection of vast amounts of personal data for individuals, which can include sensitive information such as health records, financial data, and behavioral patterns. Data breaches and security vulnerabilities. Storing and processing massive amounts of data for AI purposes creates potential targets for hackers and cybercriminals. The next one being informed consent and user control. Users often lack awareness of how their data is being collected, used, and shared by AI systems. Profiling and manipulation. AI can be used to build detailed profiles of individuals based on their online behavior, preferences, and interactions. Lastly, re-identification and de-anonymization. AI has shown the capability to re-identify supposedly anonymized data by correlating it with other available information. To address these privacy risks, several measures can be implemented. The first one being privacy by design. Building privacy protections into AI systems from the outset can help minimize data collection and ensure data security. Anonymization techniques. Employing strong anonymization methods to protect individual identities in datasets. Transparency and explainability. Ensuring AI systems are transparent and explainable so users can understand how the data is being used and for what purposes. Ethical guidelines. Establishing and adhering to ethical guidelines for AI development and deployment considering privacy and fairness is decision making. Privacy regulation. Implementing robust and up-to-date privacy regulations that can address the unique challenges posed by the AI and data-driven technologies. The next risk being unemployment and economic impact. So talking about unemployment, AI has the potential to automate and streamline many tasks across various industries. While this can lead to increased efficiency and productivity, it may also result in job displacement for certain professions. So some of the key points to consider are job displacement. As AI and automation become more advanced, certain job roles where repetitive and routine tasks are performed can be easily automated. Skill gaps. As job roles change or disappear, there may be need for workers to acquire new skills to remain relevant in the job market. Impact on specific industries. Some industries relying heavily on manual labor may be more susceptible to job losses due to AI adoption. Talking about economic impact, AI's influence on the economy can be profound, affecting multiple aspects of businesses and society at large. Wealth distribution and market concentration. The benefits of AI could be concentrated in the hands of few powerful corporations or individuals, potentially worsen income inequality. Hence, larger companies with great resources and data access can develop more sophisticated AI systems. Economic disruption. Rapid AI adoption can lead to significant economic shifts affecting traditional industries and potentially causing short-term economic stability. To address these risks and challenges, policymakers and businesses must consider several strategies, few of which are listed below. Investing in education and upskilling, providing resources for workers to acquire new skills can help them transition into new roles that complement AI technologies. Social safety nets. Governments can implement social safety nets such as unemployment benefits and job retraining programs to support individuals affected by AI-driven job displacements. Antitrust regulations. Implementing antitrust measures can help prevent excessive market concentration and promote healthy competition.
Hello everyone, my name is Mitesh Shalapa and I'm here to talk about the risks associated with artificial intelligence, my part being the ethical considerations. With the rise of text generating AI tools like GPT-3, GPT 3.5, GPT-4, image generating AI tools like DAL-E 2, and Stable Diffusion, voice generating AI tools like Microsoft's Wall-E, and everything else that has been announced yet, we are entering a new era of content generation, and with it comes plenty of ethical issues. But let me talk about copyright. Copyright concerns. Millions of images are scraped from the internet for use by picture generators. There is always some content that is protected by copyright here and there. For using code stored on GitHub to train Copilot, an AI that can assist with coding. OpenAI and Microsoft are facing legal action from multiple copyright holders. Both artists and Getty Photos are suing Stability AI, the company that created Stable Diffusion, for utilizing their photos without their consent. Artificial intelligence's ethical issues need to be addressed in a thorough and multifaceted manner. Implementation of robust methods to detect and address biases in training data. This can involve data processing, using diverse datasets, and applying fairness aware algorithms to ensure that AI systems produce equitable outcomes. Also, promote research and development of explainable AI methods so that the decision making processes of AI systems can be understood and interpreted by humans. This will foster trust and allow users to identify and rectify potential issues, along with credit to creators for any of their materials used in the response given by AI service, be it long form text, image generation, video, audio, etc. Encourage governments to develop and implement AI specific regulations and policies that address ethical concerns. These policies can help ensure that AI technologies are developed and used responsibly. Ethical concerns are not just the end. Now we have manipulation and misinformation. Let's think about an extreme situation. Imagine you want to create financial or medical advice using AI tool and publish it on a well-known website or a paper. It would be poor form to intentionally mislead your audience because AIs can make up information that appears to be true but isn't. One of the articles posted by OpenAI about ChatGPT answers the question, why does AI seem so real and lifelike? So the continued response goes as such. It is important to keep in mind that this is a direct result of the system's design, and that such outputs may be inaccurate, untruthful, and otherwise misleading at times. On the other hand, deepfake films and photos created by AI can make it seem as though someone spoke or did something they never actually did. The reliability of the media is seriously threatened by this technology, which may also be used maliciously to propagate false information or defame people. Here is an example from the movie The Shining, where the original actor Jack Nicholson appears on the right of the GIF, whereas a new deepfake image or video has been posted of Jim Carrey being in The Shining instead of Jack Nicholson. How do we mitigate risks of misinformation that occur with the malicious usage of AI? Developing and utilizing AI-driven tools to verify the authenticity of content and detect deepfakes can be instrumental in mitigating the spread of misinformation. Encouraging responsible and ethical use of AI technology by individuals, organizations, and governments can help mitigate the negative impacts of manipulation and misinformation. Promoting media literacy and critical thinking among the public can empower individuals to identify misinformation and fake content.
The risks and mitigations behind the regulations and the governance, presented by Omar Abubakr. As AI artificial intelligence technology continues to advance, which brings it remarkable opportunities to transform various industries and improve our daily lives. However, along with its tremendous potential, AI also presents significant risks that demand careful consideration and responsible governance. And to ensure the safe and ethical deployment of AI technology, it is crucial to identify and address the various risks associated with it. In this article I wrote, I've considered different things to the AI technology, including safety and security concerns, bias and fairness issues, privacy considerations, economic impact, and even ethical dilemmas that spread the misinformation. Now, we can navigate first through the risks behind AI when it comes to the regulations. What could the risks be targeting AI when it comes to regulations and the firms? Lack of clear regulations. The risk here is that the absence of clear regulations for AI technology may result in uncertainties and ambiguous in how AI systems should be deployed and used. This can lead to potential issues and unchecked risks associated with the AI. Slow pace of regulation. Well, as an AI technology evolves rapidly, there is a risk behind the regulatory bodies which may struggle to keep up with the pace of advancements. Slow or lagging regulations could allow AI systems to be implemented even without a proper oversight, which potentially leads to safety and security ethical concerns. Look at the insufficient adaptability. Traditional regulatory approach may not be well suited to address the dynamic and evolving nature of AI technology. This can result in an outdated regulation that fail to address the emerging risks or even new AI applications. Jurisdictions and the jurisdiction challenges. AI operates globally and different countries may have varying approaches to regulating the AI technology, could lead to difficulties enforcing consistent standards and addressing cross-border challenges. And final thing, the regularity capture. Regularity capture refers to the risk of powerful AI companies or interest groups influence regularity decisions to serve these own interests, such as ChatGPT and many things. To mitigate these risks, the following solution could be implemented. First, we have to introduce the interdisciplinary collaboration, which brings together experts from different fields such as computer science, ethics, law, sociology, and economics, which can measure the regulations and comprehensive, which are comprehensive and consider all the aspects of AI technology impact. Agile regularity approach. The explanation behind it is that developing flexible and adaptable regulatory frameworks enables regulators to respond quickly to the evolving landscape of AI while maintaining a safety, fairness, and ethical considerations. Even international cooperations, by promoting the international cooperation and harmonization of AI regulations, jurisdiction challenges could be minimized and consistent global standards could be established. E- Even independent oversight and auditing. Establishing the independent bodies for oversight and auditing of AI systems helps ensure compliance with regulation and ethical guidelines, free from potential conflicts of interests. Public consultations and transparency. Engaging the public and stakeholders in the regularity process fosters transparency and helps identify the potential biases, ensuring regulations reflect broader social interests. And finally, the risk-based approach and the explanation behind it is that prioritizing areas of high risks in regularity process such as safety and privacy and fairness allows for, for a targeted focus on a critical aspects of AI technology. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Parth Mewada and I'm going to talk about adversarial attacks and resource constraint and scalability on AI. Adversarial attacks has to do with machine learning where artificial intelligence is used to detect faults in the system. This type of technology is used in self-driving cars, automatic workline assemblies and many other places. And as it being a technology, it can be hacked by competitors, other agencies, etc. So these attacks are called adversarial attacks. Let's first understand how artificial intelligence detects an object. AI uses pixels on the photo to detect any object. Like AI is 99% sure that this image is of a cow. The way adversarial attacks works is by the attacker introducing a noise into a photo which fools the classifier into thinking the object is different. Now the interesting question arises is how much noise or how much pixels to be added into the photo to fool the classifier. The answer to that is simple. It's 1 pixel. It's called one pixel effect where the attacker will change 1 pixel from the photo or the frame which will fool the classifier into thinking it's a different object. Like for example this photo of a horse where this 1 pixel is changed which makes the AI 99% sure that it's a frog. Types of adversarial attacks which has to do with that 1 pixel. So when the attacker changes that 1 pixel from the photo which fools the classifier into thinking it is a different object, then it is a type 2 adversarial attack. For type 1 adversarial attack, the attacker won't change that 1 pixel but change the surrounding pixels to the extent that from a human's perspective it is a different object but the AI recognizes it is still the same. Now, how does this adversarial attacks affects us? So we are not concerned with the AI recognizing a cat or a dog, but when a self-driving car doesn't recognize a child or a stop sign, or when AI doesn't recognize a fault in the system or a faulty product, then it becomes a major risk for the company. These are some examples in which some noise or permutations added into the photo changes the outcome of AI, in which the X-ray shows normal, but when permutations are added into the photo, it shows that the person contains pneumothorax. And some other examples is when a stop sign is set as a yield sign when some noise is being added. In this video on YouTube, a test is being conducted where they are checking the reaction of cars towards test dummies, where a Tesla hits a dummy and only stops after collision. As I said earlier, these attacks can be used by competitors or other agencies to affect your product or system. This could lead to a major risk in the company and could lead to the company's downfall or bad reputation. Unfortunately, there are no definite solutions for this issue, but continuous research is being conducted to completely eliminate this risk. Risk mitigation strategies for adversarial attacks. One thing we can do is adversarial training, where we can make the system aware about the known attacks, how they work, and have a defensive strategy against them. But adversarial attacks are statistical and dynamic, so one change in light and angle can give rise to a different attack. So we are helpless against the unknown attacks. Other thing we can do is data and model supply chain control, where we know the data and model lineage beforehand, protect access to the data and to the models, do continuous monitoring and analytic observability, and any anomaly detection.
Artificial intelligence has the potential to revolutionize our industries, but there are certain risks associated with it. Some of the risk has been discussed by my group mates. The risk I am going to discuss is long-term impacts. There are long-term impacts of artificial industries. The certain impacts are it could transform the labor market by creating unemployment and job disposition. Also, it could create some inequalities between different classes of people, such that some people may have all the money and some people may not have the money. And it could also create some ethical concerns as well. So some people could use the artificial intelligence to do something which is not correct ethically or it is illegal. It also could also create a geopolitics issue. So countries which are leading in innovation in artificial intelligence would have a say in the world politics. Tackle these long-term effects, what we could do is we could introduce some training programs that will educate the workforce for shifting employment landscape. Also, we could make sure that there's a fairer distributor of economic advantages and there are policies in place which would help people who are affected by the artificial intelligence. Also, we could make sure that there are some ethical guidelines that AI systems are developed and utilized properly. Also, we could make sure that there is collaboration between different countries across the globe and different people so that the artificial intelligence is developed properly and it could also solve the geopolitics issue as well. Another risk of artificial intelligence which was highlighted is dependency and monopoly. So people could over rely on AI and depend on artificial intelligence to do their entire work instead of putting their input. Also, there is some lack of transparency. So if you give an AI a command, it would give you a solution rather than explaining it how it got the solution in the first place. Also, there could be concentration of power in the hands of a few people. To tackle these, what we could make sure that is that there is human and AI collaboration. So we could promote a cooperative strategy where AI technologies supplement human decision rather than completely replacing it. Also, we could make sure that the AI model which we are creating has an explainability feature so that they can explain their choices clearly to the person using it so that they would have more confidence in the output of the system. To make sure that the power is not concentrated in the hands of a very few people in the artificial intelligence market, governments should help smaller businesses and startup owners with resources, money, and incentives to create some AI platforms. So, if there are more AI platforms in the market, that will make sure that the power is not concentrated in the hands of few companies, and that will make sure that there is innovation going on in the market and many people are benefiting from the thing rather than a set of a few people.
As AI technology advances, it's crucial to address its potential risks by carefully considering issues like fairness, social impact, and safety. Collaboration between various stakeholders is vital in creating responsible guidelines for AI development and use. So, by proactively managing challenges and working together, we can ensure a secure and harmonious coexistence between humans and intelligent machines in AI-driven future.